Good afternoon, everyone. It's Sunday, and today is my Sunday seismology report of what's happened along the Great Divide over this past spring equinox. Earthquakes, major earthquakes like this happen when the Earth is shifting her weight from season to season. And on the first quake here that we're looking at, the first major quake that not too many people have talked about because no one really got hurt, and some buildings got rumbled and bricks fell over and what have you. But we have to look at this. The first thing is seismologists are not connecting these quakes. They say these quakes have no relationship to each other. But there have been 728 quakes since this very first quake. That's a huge amount of quakes. And there was something like 111 quakes happening in the Yellowstone area that have been reported. And Yellowstone is just east of the second quake. And the reason why I'm looking at these quakes so much is because, first off, Stanley, Idaho, where this other quake happened, is directly, I say directly, could draw a straight line south of Banff. It's like perpendicular, I'm telling you this. So when we're looking at this again, why do I say these two quakes are connected? First off, on the first quake, it happened at 7:09 a.m., which leaves the eastern ascendant at 16 degrees, with Neptune being on the ascendant. Neptune rules liquid things and gases and what have you. And they say this was a magma moving earthquake. Okay? Now, when we move over here to the second quake, which happened on the 31st, that's 5:52 p.m., almost 12 hours in the latter part of the day compared to the first quake, we have it at 16 degrees on the descendant. It's almost 17, but look at the two quakes, 16 and 16. Virgo, I should say Pisces and Virgo, and then Virgo and Pisces. These are brother and sister quakes, despite what they're saying. This is a true thing. And also, once again, when you look at the sky, it is quite heavy against the Earth. The Earth is always opposite to the sun. And the sun is 99% of the weight of the solar system. And then we have to look at the hard angles. All the angles are exact. When you look at the aspects and the degrees, the moon is 1 degree in orb of the sextile with Uranus. Uranus rules earthquakes and sudden events. So there you have it, folks. I wanted to give you the bigger picture because the seismologists, they are showing us what's happening under the ground first. But when you have 728 quakes and they're all linked to two major quakes, I mean, it's all in a direct line. I just wanted to show this with you, folks. I wanted to share this and show you and open your minds that these major events do have a lot to do with what's actually happening in the solar system as well. Because all these planets are pulling on the Earth's crust, and we are in a heliocentric magnetic solar system. If it wasn't for magnetics, we wouldn't have electricity, and everything is interconnected, and especially on the Great Divide. So thank you for listening, and I hope you have some greater insight and have been enlightened by the bigger picture of what is really going on outside our looking glass when we have this much movement underground. All the best, and thank you for watching from Crown Land Productions. You guys have been great.